Is the audio good? In chat, can we hear me right now? Is everything good? Yes, no, maybe so? I don't know. Can anyone hear me? Yes, sir. Perfect. Alrighty. Well, let the fun begin. We're going to be doing some live arena. Should've, yep, looks like it just opened. Alrighty. So to get started, when it comes to live arena, as a mid-game person, my roster is better than some and worse than others. Definitely gotten lucky with a couple of my pulls. As you can see, I've got a handful of different champions that I use. Today's battle will be using a majority of these guys. Looks like I don't have... Where did he go? I do have my Krisk built out for arena stuff too. Alrighty, well, let's see how today goes, and if we get lucky, we might be able to possibly get up to our 35 wins and get something worthwhile from it. So let's get started. Starting up against Tamago. Tamago? With him picking first, let's see what he picks, because that will definitely determine what we do. Ooh, Lazarius. Okay, well, we're going to want to go for speed team ourselves so we don't get completely lapped. So I'm going to go with my Shuzen. But because Lazarius does have some speed boosting, I'm going to go with a Tormin to try to counter a little. I don't know if that could be a attack built Lazarius, or that might be just full support, or it could be a hybrid. Oh, interesting. So we're going bombs. Well, with that, we are going to go Mithrala to counter bombs, and then we're going to want probably someone with killables, so we will go with Sun Wukong, because he can't just die. Armans and Lysandra. Okay, so he's probably going to try to go through and lock us out and then kill us with bombs. So with that, we're actually going to take risk, and we're going to go Krisk. And of course we are banning Armans because we want to be able to actually have a turn. And he got rid of our Shuzen, not surprising. We're going to keep Monkey King. Interesting, he went with Lazarius. Well, let's see. Yep, Shuzen Speedy Queen, definitely. She is my fastest character right now. Arbiter is slightly behind. Okay, well, we are going to just try to provoke. And then with that, maybe we can get rid of... Nope, can't get rid of that stone skin. Try again, and we got rid of that stone skin. Perfect. Okay. Yep, that shield from Krisk is what's saving us right now from that hit. Alrighty, we are going to... Right now we'll poison. And going through this. Okay. Hit hard for that provoke. That means Lazarius won't be able to transform. We are going to cleanse with Mithrala, put up some debuffs there. And then Wukong, because he has positive affinity to Nishak, we're going to focus this A2 into that. And Wukong built for damage, kills them all. There we go. It's an awesome way to start that fight. And looks like we picked up some energy as well. Perfect. Now I recommend going through and looking at the different people you verse, just to kind of get a feel of what you're going up against. So 9.39 million power. Okay, so definitely a bigger account than me, no surprise considering he's a level 100. So he's got a Nogdar the Headhunter as his favorite champion, and nothing else. Which, I don't think Plarium thought it through when they gave this idea of letting us show our favorite champs. Because I don't think people wanted to be able to show off kind of the champs they have, because you can technically use it as a way to find out about an account. What they should have done is they should have made it so that you had to have 4 champions, like your 4 highest. At least before, when it was your arena team, people could see what your arena team was. But yeah, I don't think they thought this one through. But it's Plarium. They have their pros and their cons. Million player power. That. And honestly, I just throw in a couple of the ones I like most. I really enjoy. Alrighty. I'm frozen. Your YouTube is not... Uh-oh. Oh, looks like YouTube had a issue. Okay, we're back. Sounds good. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, it turns out, I guess, that it was having an issue on YouTube's end and wouldn't load. Alrighty. Are you all for... Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. Current viewers down to 2. Okay. Well. Maybe, maybe not. Once again, welcome everyone who's coming. We enjoy having you here, taking some time on New Year's Day to play a little bit of Raid, have some fun. By all means, if you have any questions, please let me know in the chat. I do my best to try to read it, and whatnot. And as always, we appreciate any likes and subscribes you have. It's one of those that I'm just going to try to provide a little bit of content to help the everyday man. and women, you know, just here to help people. We understand that, you know, when it comes to raid, we all have different play styles and whatnot. I am far from the Krakens and the people who have spent a lot on this game. But nonetheless, well, we are definitely enjoying it. Having fun. Alrighty. Is everything working with the stream? Can everyone hear me? Maybe. Can everyone hear me? Anyone? Perhaps Emily in the chat can... Oh, perfect, Emily. Awesome. Thank you. Alrighty, let's go into a next battle. We are up against Sand from, I can't even pronounce that clan. Alrighty, they're picking first, level 93. Let's see what they've got for today. Sweet. Ooh, they're starting out with an Arbiter. Alrighty, well, with them going Arbiter, best counter that I can think of is Tormund. And then we'll want to speed ourselves, so we're going to go a little bit Shuzen. And see how this goes. Well, with those two, we are going to want to... how do we want to do with that? Well, Mortu Macabre and Duchess. Honestly, Krisk might be a good call. And then we'll grab our Monkey King for damage. Because Krisk will protect with that double shield. He's going He-Man. Ooh, with a 6-star blessing. And then Monkey King. Honestly, tempted to go fully with the block revive. Yeah, we'll try fully. Alrighty. Now the question is, who do we want to get rid of? I'm tempted to get rid of Duchess. Actually, let's get rid of... He-Man's just gonna kill me though, one shot probably. Yeah, we'll get rid of Arbiter and try to go first. So they got rid of Sun Wukong. Interesting. Well, with Shuzen, we should hopefully go fast enough to kill them. We shall see. Yep, we go first. Ready with that, we can hopefully provoke. Yep, alrighty. No surprise there that the it's resisted. We will go and try to... Ooh, we did not fully kill him. Dang. Alrighty. So the question comes down to what to do now. We will go extra turn onto Tormund. Let's just try to kill. A1. Monkey King is down for a moment. Perfect. See that shield just... Oh, Peril ignores shield. Oh crap. I had no idea. Huh. I had no idea that Peril ignores shield. Well. That would have been nice to know. We got lucky on that. Almost lost. And let's ally protect everyone. Maybe we can lock his skills. Nope. And we lost our Foley. We can lock everyone out. Nope. Okay. Well, looks like this one is probably a loss. Looking at it. Should have gone with the bomb team. I did not think that went through. Collect our refill. Yeah, real quick, let's take a look. And of course, with the endless packs. If we go down into more to Macabre. Peril. Attacks one enemy, ignores shield and block damage. As well as defense. Oh, well. Now we know. Every day you learn a little bit more. Gotta love it. Alrighty, head back to Live Arena. Keep doing a couple more. We'll restore our tokens. Yep. Up against Blue Devil 86. It's good. Oh, we're going first. Well, can't go wrong with the shoes and speed. I do enjoy going second simply because it lets me counter. Oh. Armands. And then a 6-star Mikage. Wow. Well. That's a good question. Mithrala is a good counter, and so is Pythion, but Pythion also... I don't know what my Pythion's resistance is, so we may have to go Mithrala. We'll go Monkey King, because he's our best damage dealer right now. We'll probably have to get rid of the Armands just so we can play. And with those two combined, you can definitely try to CC your entire enemy team. Monkey King and Pythion. We could go Magnar. Strong affinity to those two. Yeah, let's go Magnar. And then maybe we just go UDK. Am I doing any free-to-play videos in the future? Actually, Emily, I do have a couple of ideas for that. So I have two main accounts that I play on. This one right here, it's a mixed, so a low spend account. We are going to go through and get rid of our mons because we want a chance to actually play. And then we'll go Monkey King to speed through. Anyway, so as I was saying, Emily, this account here is a low spend. I haven't spent in a while just because, I mean, the deals haven't been that good and stuff. If you get a chance this week, I would check out, there's a content creator by the name of Big Papa Drock. He's doing a video this week talking about a dry January. Basically a thing where he's trying to get a bunch of people to just not spend so that we can actually get Plarium to listen to us. Because Plarium, they're, I mean, as the joke goes, they're good at doing what they want and not listening to us, which I find ironic because of the fact that we are the player base. That Thor absolutely killed us. Wow. Oh well. And we are still alive, so we are gonna... You know what? We'll go for a Hail Mary. It wasn't enough damage. Oh well. But yeah, I recommend checking out his video this week. He's gonna have one talking about it. But back to the free-to-play stuff. Currently, we've got I've got another account that is completely free-to-play, and it's one of those that I'm gonna try to do some videos and whatnot on it to see if I can get it or get some information on free-to-play stuff. It's a early game account. It's one of those that has... I just barely got Scylla the Drake, so it's like 180 days into it. I've technically had it for more than that. It's just one of those that I haven't played it that often, just because life gets busy. The big thing that I try to focus on here is, for a lot of us, we have a life. And looks like we lost, but all good. For a lot of us, we have a life outside of just Raid Shadow Legends. And so, in reality, you know, there are a lot of people who are able to spend hours a day on it. You have a lot of people who have the ability to work from home or who work on a computer, and they're able to have Raid running in the background almost the entire time. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's one of those things that, you know, for those of us who aren't able to do that, you know, for example, I work a blue-collar job. And I'm out on a factory floor all day. So it's not something I can run Raid the entire time. But it's one of those that, nonetheless, I'm going to try to show you guys that you can still have fun while not making Raid your entire focus. So yeah, I can definitely do some free-to-play videos in the future. It's one of those I definitely want to see what everyone's focus is on. What's everyone's wanting to do. Because there are a lot of good content creators out there. I don't think I've seen a single content creator for Raid that their stuff I haven't enjoyed or found a use for. And so depending on what it is that you're wanting to learn or do with your account depends on where it is you're wanting to go. I mean, for example, if you're wanting information on champions, there's quite a few champion guides. I mean, you've got Cruisin', for example. He does a lot of good videos on it, but he's also the guy who drives Doc Monroe, which, I mean, I can show you here. Currently number 4 in Live Arena, okay? Doc Monroe, almost 100 million player power, okay? And so his guides come from the mindset of someone who is endgame. And so he's able to show you stuff like that. But the biggest issue with stuff like that is a lot of us who are mid-game to early game, we don't have the ability to have 7,000 to 8,000 attack on a champion, 300 crit damage. I mean, if you look at my stuff, I think my best build is my Sun Wukong for damage. He's only got 5,000 attack and 250 crit damage. And so with that, you know, if you're wanting a base guide, Ash does he has a whole channel dedicated to guides and that. You've got people like Hell Hades who have their website with information on it, which is phenomenal because it's a team of multiple people and they are able to all work together to try to figure out what's best. So yeah, it's one of those, let me know if you're looking for specific content stuff. I am more than happy to offer my 2 cents, you know. Alrighty, going into our next one, we've got MFP by the 420ers. Alright, going first. Well, why not? Let's go Shuzhen. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe to the video. I really appreciate it. You know, it's one of those that it helps a lot. It's one of those that just takes a moment. And if you don't enjoy the content, you don't have to. But it's one of those that, I mean, I'm just starting. I would love to get any help we can. It's the viewers who make the channel. Will I ever do shard pulls? Oh, that's a good question. I'd have to look and see. The hardest part with shard pulls is that in order for a shard pull video to actually be fun, is this a bot account? This might be a bot account we're fighting because they're taking their dear sweet time. In that case, we're gonna just try to outspeed it with the Arbiter as well in our Wukong. Anyway, so with shard pulling videos, you need a lot of shards. And so the easiest way, obviously, to do that is to go through and buy shards, which is not something I'm doing right now. However, you know, there are ways to get shards in the game and get them pretty regularly. I mean, just within the last, I think, month or two, I've gotten almost 200 ancient shards just from Clan Boss and stuff. Clan Boss, the shops, or the marketplace, I should say, not the shop. I mean, it's one of those that I could definitely go through and do a video on that of like easy ways to get shards for free. It's got an Odin and a Syl. Ew. Alrighty, well with that we are gonna go with, I wonder if I go Skull Crown. Then she can't be one shot. And then let's try Mithrala. Yeah. Who knows, maybe for like a April Fool's Day, I might do a shard pull video and pull just a bunch of mysteries. That would be funny. But yeah, Emily, I can definitely do a video of stuff like that. Yeah, okay. This is either a bot account or it's a... We're going to get rid of Thor because he's going to do the most damage. Oh, never mind, it's not a bot account. What is he doing? Bot accounts, pick your first one. That's how you can tell. Must just be someone who's not paying attention. I have a fly flying around. That's weird. Yeah, what is going on with this guy? This is so weird. Well, this is going to be a quick and easy fight. Yeah, no, that was way too easy right there. Hold up, I'm so confused. 3.48 power. That's weird. Yeah, he just let the timers run out each of those times on that. And that in turn Yeah. I have no idea. He's at 1700 trophy power, which, I mean, yeah, that's weird. Huh, no idea. But yeah, Emily, I will make sure to write down, actually just write that down right now. Alrighty. Bring this over here. But yeah, have that written down. Welcome to... Yeah. Welcome to anyone coming to join. You know, we are more than happy to have the company here today on wonderful New Year's Day, starting 2025. Ooh. Excuse me. Allergies apparently are kicking in. Well, let's go in for another fight. Neza against the Red Astra. Alrighty, Neza, let's see what you've got. Bringing in a Sun Wukong. Easy enough. A damage build because of that blessing. Tell that right now. We will grab our own Sun Wukong and a Shuzen as well. Why not? Ooh. Okay, an Arbiter with a Foley. Well, looks like his plan is to probably speed in and then kill us with these two using the Foley to block revive. We'll grab a Torment to counter the Arbiter. With Foley, wonder if I go Krisk just to provide that big shield, because Foley can't hit through a shield. And we'll see what these two are. Alrighty. An Arbaeus and a Duchess. Holy cow. Alrighty, well, I was not expecting that. We're gonna get rid of the Duchess. We'll go with an Arbiter as well to try to add some more speed. That is, yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then we'll get rid of the Duchess, because she's just a pain to try to kill. And, of course, I get rid of the Arbiter, which is just fine with me, because we have our Shuzen still. One of the benefits of bringing a double speed boosters. Alrighty, starting up. See, and that's what I love right there. The Torment froze all three. Foley's passive kicked in, but that shield was enough to keep our Monkey King alive. Well, let's see if Krisk can provoke. I didn't see any polymorph on any of them, so we should be good. Let's try to steal some of the increased attack. Oh, perfect, we did. And let's use this A2 on Tormund to try to kill Arbiter. Well, not quite enough, but it worked nonetheless. Let's try to lock out Arbiter. Nope, apparently not. And we'll use Chris's Ally Protect to try to keep people alive. Killed the Arbiter, which is what we wanted. And Monkey King's A2 will be enough to kill everyone. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's a good fight. Honestly, it's fights like those that make me really happy. 9.15. Oh dang, they had a Constantine. Oh no, that's Bellinor, not Constantine. Yeah. Good fight nonetheless. Ooh, we got our 5 wins of the day, so let's see what we get here. We get a Zeal weapon. And then a Impulse weapon. Both rare and 6-star, but you know what? We don't have a lot of those, so we will take them. Some rarity charms. Ooh, a mythical charm. And of course some silver. Which, you can always take silver. Silver is a commodity that there is not enough of in this game. We're at 34 out of 35 wins. 2 more tokens. So hopefully, keyword being hopefully, we can win one of our next 2 fights and do this. Don't have a lot of gems right now, so I don't know how much the refills are. We'll find out though. Alright, against, I can't even pronounce that, but part of the Russian Legion 1. Alrighty, going first. Well, speed is king, so we will grab our speedy queen, Shuzhen. Arbiter and a Kymar. Kymar was Soul Reap. Damage Kymar? Huh. Interesting. Nonetheless, we will be going with our counter, which is Tormund. And we'll go with Mountain King. Wow, Monkey King. Because he is arguably one of the best when it comes to us. Oh, they're going Gaius with a Harima. Okay, so that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to speed in, put people to sleep with Kymar, bomb everyone with Gaius, and then reset with Kymar. Well, we're gonna want Mithril at a counter. Wonder if now would be a good time to bring in, where'd you go? Where are you, Basher? Let's bring in Basher. He might be fast enough to put everything on cooldown. I don't know if their Kymar is a high resist Kymar. And then a Siphi. Well, I know for a fact that we are getting rid of Siphi, because she is a pain. They got rid of Shuzhen. No surprise there. Well, this will be interesting to see how this goes. Nonetheless, it'll be good, but yeah. Righty, Arbiter. Speed boost. Holy cow. That was a damage Kymar. And the polymorph procced on Tormund. Wow, that was impressive. Alrighty, well, we are just gonna go with our classic A2, put those hexes out, because See how this goes. With Monkey King, you know what? Let's try to steal a couple of things, potentially. Oh yeah, looks like we stole from the sheep. Sheep guys. Petrified. A1 with our Mithrala. Alrighty, well, we are not going to try to hit into Harima. She's defensive, so we will try Arbiter. Never mind, maybe I should have gone for Harima. Man, that polymorph does a number. Alrighty, let's try to provoke people. And it didn't work. Fun. Oh well. Let's cleanse the weaken off, put on a shield with the strengthen. That'll at least... Well, thought I could save him, and apparently I couldn't. Interesting. Well, this is game over. Good fight, nonetheless. But yeah, good fight, however you pronounce that. Kind of looks like Rambo. Will you do faction war videos in the future or have resources on faction wars? Yeah, I can definitely do that. I can definitely do some faction war stuff. I haven't beat faction wars myself. For mainly, I mean the main reason being that I've been a bit too lazy to do it. Because faction wars, in a nutshell, faction wars is not that hard to do. And what I mean by that is having a singular built character that's good can carry you really far. The hardest part with faction wars is the fact that you have to have a full team of 5 and they have to all be alive at the end. And so for a lot of people, the biggest issue is just having that full team of 5. I've gone through and I have definitely beat a couple. I beat Shadowkin. Shadowkin I wasn't able to 3-star the last one. Kept having someone die at the very end. But I beat Sacred Order. Most of these I'm almost done with. But I mean, it's one of those that you can kind of throw in whatever. I need to go through and build teams. So you know what? Maybe we'll do that for another video. Go through and actually I'll do that for video, or maybe we'll do a stream, kind of go through and build it. Either or. Got options. Would you all prefer a stream version of that or just a video? I mean, there's pros and cons to both. It really just depends what it is you're wanting. So, I mean, with the stream, theoretically, you could have yours open and we could do it side by side in a sense. You got plenty of options. Maybe even a series where you focus on each faction. That would be interesting. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I know down the line I want to do a video. I have a video that I'm working on where I'm going to try to go through and find rares that are useful for each faction. Because with Raid Shadow Legends, there's a lot in this game that is due to luck. And that is a really hard thing to deal with, because every time you pull a shard, you have a chance. I mean, and I'll do an actual video explaining everything, but I think if I remember correctly, there's like almost 200 just regular legendaries, not including void Legos. So every time you pull, I mean, you have the standard small percentage chance that you get a legendary, but then there's also a chance, the chance of getting a specific legendary is like 0.5%. Like, it's really low. Like, I'll go through and I'll do a video kind of explaining it. And that's why a lot of people spend, is because in this sort of game, spending is a way to get ahead, but it's also not a guaranteed way. You can spend $1,000 on shards and walk away with 1 or 2 legendaries. Or you could spend 1,000 and end up walking away with like 10. It just really depends on your luck. And that's definitely where a lot of people get upset, is you'll see videos out there where it's like, oh, I pulled, 300 shards and I got 5 legendaries. But then you'll have ones where you'll have someone who pulls 50 and they don't get anything, and it's like, okay. And it's definitely a hard part. I don't encourage going through and just spending because, spend if you want to and if you have the money. But do not spend because you feel like you have to. Okay? Raid Shadow Legends is just a game. Go through, have fun. If you feel like you have the money to spend and you're wanting to, you can spend. But you don't have to feel like you have to spend, because it's not going to be a magical solution that's going to solve everything, because it's not. Alrighty, let's go into our next battle. Against Dusk661. Preach. Well, no surprise what we're going to do first. We are going to grab our Speedy Queen. A Duchess and an Odin. Huh. Well, that kind of concerns me. No, let's grab an Arbiter and a Wukong. Why not? Kind of see what everyone's running. Armons and Mithrala. Oh, so he's going to try going a sturdy Ghost second team. You know what? Let's grab Rhonda. She can ignore shields on some of her hits. And then let's grab UDK. Kind of slow it down. Give us a little bit of survivability. And a Siegfried. Oh, crud. See, here's the hard part. Is their Siegfried can do a crap ton of damage, but if I don't get rid of Armons, I'm not going to have a turn. So we're going to get rid of Armons and pray that we can just outspeed with Shu Zhen. Because, yeah. We will see how this goes. Oh. Full stone skin on everyone. Well, chances of stealing is very low, but there's always a 3% chance. Hey, we stole from Siegfried. Alrighty, well, we are gonna just see if we can lock out Siegfried and possibly kill him. What happened to the block passive skills? Well, let's give our Monkey King an instant turn. Doubt he's going to be able to kill... Oh, dang. He just one-shot Duchess. And we're all stunned. It's probably a support. Oh, that's right. The passive. I forget about the passive on Odin. Well, we got our butts whooped. You know what? We can spend 10 gems and pick up another 5. Oh, which... Yep, Malwarf. I didn't get a chance to look at his profile. We'll do that next time. Against Malwarf. We'll say it is interesting to see what they're doing with Live Arena, with the changes. Did an Arbiter, so we will go with Counter and Tormund and go with our own Shuzhen to speed. They changed everything on... what's it called? Okay, so we got a Wukong and a Mithrala. Let's go with the Wukong ourselves. Let's go with the Foley. See if we can just kill and block revive the Wukong. But they changed how it works so that anytime you lose a lot less. You only lose like 1 trophy. And then once you hit like gold, you can't drop out of gold, which definitely an interesting idea. Interesting. Cryoden and then Stultus. Well, let's go with Arbiter. Try to speed. I could just get rid of their Arbiter. Slow him down quite a bit. Or the Mithrala. Let's get rid of Arbiter. And he got rid of Tormund, thinking that he could keep his Arbiter. All good. Well, both of these are 30% speed auras, so we will go with Shuzhen, because she's our speedy queen. Alrighty. Let's try to speed us up. Oh dang, we landed that on the Mithrala. Double speed. Wonder if I could just one-shot his Monkey King. Yeah. That almost killed everyone. And then block revive on those two, but it doesn't matter, he doesn't have a reviver. Then we can go into an instant turn on the Monkey King and kill. Wow. That was shocking. So looking at these two, first one, this one, 13.73, and he has at least 2 mythicals. Makes sense, yeah. I mean, had an Odin, 2 mythicals, yeah, they're not surprised I lost at all. But then this guy, 6.74. Huh. Interesting. Alrighty. But yeah, if you look, see, anytime I lose, I only lose one trophy compared to gaining 5, which naturally, just by, playing, you're bound to start to move up. The reason why I think it's interesting, the whole idea of just putting it so that they can't drop out of gold, is after a while just means gold will be very saturated, which, I mean, there's pros and cons to both, especially with the idea of new seasons coming in. Theoretically, it should allow for a better chance to, be placed against people who are more your skill, which is definitely good. But unless they manage to keep having new people come in, eventually it could make getting into gold hard, just because if you're a new player, you don't have anyone to play against. So I have no idea. Anything's possible. But it looks like we got ourselves a chest. So if we claim our chest, let it be something good, let it be something good. Ooh. Okay. So a helmet on impulse. A Zeal shield. Okay. A Zeal helmet. A Zeal sword. That's not Zeal. That was impulse sword. And then a Zeal weapon. Ooh. Depending on how that rolls, that could be really good for an attack nuker. And then 100 primal quartz. I love that. 100 primal quartz is amazing. Because that there, I can show you. Don't want to spend money. That's a guaranteed shard right there, because every 100's one of those. So that's an extra primal. Anything good in the shop? Usually grab the mysteries, because why not? It's always useful. It's the only good thing that comes out of here besides the occasional, what's it called? The occasional ancient shard that will come through. Got to love it. Alrighty, well, we have got another 4 battles. Let's go through and do those. Up against Jaxga, House of Misfits. Clan sounds familiar. Don't remember why. Well, let's go with our speedy girl. Maybe, if my mouse will click. Let's see. So we got ourselves an Arbiter and a Wukong against us. So, classic. Let's throw in Torment counter. And we'll do our own Wukong to kind of fight against it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what he picks. Mighty Uko and a Trunda. Interesting. With that, I am tempted to throw in a UDK as just a chance in case they one-shot us to keep us alive. Could also do that with a Krisk. Krisk has been very clutch. And then maybe I bring in Magnar. Maybe Foley. Let's go Magnar. Why not? See how that goes. And a Mithrala. Mithrala could be annoying. Maybe I just get rid of their Monkey King. Yeah, let's just get rid of their Monkey King. Because now their only form of damage is Trunda. But she won't be reviving every time. Got Monkey King here. That. Our Torment will deal with the... Yep. In there, kind of freezing everyone. Yeah. Oh, they've got her in a protection set. Wow. Let's go through and provoke. Provoked those three. Perfect. Let's see if we can steal. Nope. Don't steal anything. And he is stuck. Press a pound to kind of pound it around. Probably shouldn't have done his AoE. Didn't think about that. No point doing the A2 because they're petrified. They won't get the buffs. Ooh. Interesting. Maybe we can one-shot everyone. Nope. Go through here and just try to remove. Yep, we're going to remove that strengthen. The shield buff is nasty. Well, maybe our percussive pound will be enough. Hey, killed him. That's good. Okay, Magnar's done, so we need to focus on getting rid of Trunda. Because Trunda is our biggest threat right now. Because she's got the ability to kill. That's still on a 3-turn cooldown. This is going to be interesting. Nope, we died. Should have brought in... instead of one of these two, I should have brought in my UDK. Oh well. You learn. Looking at that. 7.46. Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty, up against Stony, for fuck's sake. It's a Corrado. That's funny. Alrighty, let us go with Shu Zhen. And we will get started on that. How is everyone doing today? We've got Arbiter and Armons. Well, you know the drill. Torment to counter Arbiter, and we'll grab our own Sun Wukong. I really need to build out more champions to deal with Armand so I don't have to ban him every time. Lydia and Sun Wukong. It's going to be one of these. Really want to bring Foley to get rid of him. But then that... I'm doing well, Emily. I'm doing well. Enjoying the day. Okay, let's see. We've got those. Let's go UDK for living longer. And we'll go Mythrologist to be safe. Really need to build out my Phoenix. Interesting. Dark Elhain. She's a good counter to Torment, if you can build it right. We're going to get rid of Armons. Interesting, they got rid of Monkey King. Not who I would have gotten rid of, but you know, I'm not them. And they know their champs better than I do. Let's see. Yeah, it's because of that blizzard there. Anytime she gets frozen, she cleanses it and then attacks. So. And denies that block revive. I should have brought Pythion instead of Mythrola. Oh well. It's not the end quite yet. Alrighty. We will cleanse. He stole our stone skin, which is annoying, but we will do it. I mean, there's a good chance I do lose this fight, yeah. Especially after that. We'll play it out nonetheless. Kind of see how it goes. Nope. Dang, what was this build on his Sun Wukong? Sun Wukong was doing damage. 13.85. Oh well. Nonetheless. Joko game. Joko game. Let's see what they got. Yeah, oh well. Alrighty, so we've got selves. Gosan or Shuzen and Monkey King, because just a good pick right there. Going against the Duchess. Okay, so they are going go second, which nothing wrong with that. Mythrola UDK. Interesting. So with that, we're going to want to counter a tad bit too. Let's go a UDK and then wonder if I bring in Nishak and just ban the Mythrola. See. You know what, we'll play some Pythion. Why not? Haven't brought him out today, so anything is possible. See what these two are that they bring in, because that will affect what our last pick is. Could be... He needs to pick damage dealers, otherwise I can just ban those and then it's just a slow kill them off. Interesting, he's gonna let the timer run out. Interesting. See, this is what I don't get. The timer runs out and it just keeps going. Because when the timer runs out, the game's supposed to pick for you. Interesting. A Draco? That. You know what? Let's go with the Nishak. We will get rid of Mithrala, so no one can cleanse. And then we'll kind of battle it out and see. I have no idea who they're gonna ban. Or ideally who I want them to ban, honestly. It's gonna just ban my Shuzhen, isn't it? Because they ran out the time. Yep. Alrighty, well, we're gonna go Monkey King because we need Speed Aura. It will be a faster aura than Duchess, because I'm pretty sure Duchess is a all-battle aura, which means it's gonna be less. Interesting. Wonder if they just hit play battle, because I know there are some people out there who just hit the play battle and then they walk away, because I guess there's a built-in thing where every oh, they left. Huh. That's odd. Yeah, that is weird. Maybe they disconnected or something? That's... yeah, not at all what I expected. But, you know, what happens, happens. It's weird. So, huh. Oh well. Got one more token, so let's go through and find an opponent. Try to end with a more exciting battle than that. We'll see. Really just dependent. Alrighty, we are up against Bucks 533. Let's see what they pick. An Arbiter. Well, very simply, we will go Tormund counter and we'll grab our own Shuzhen. Grabbed a Monkey King and an Armans. Well, very simply, we will grab ourselves Monkey King. And you know what? We'll bring in a Pythion, because we haven't used him at all today. Justice for Pythion. Give him a chance to actually be used. To be honest, I don't remember what he has. Oh, Pythion and a Georgid. Huh. Well, we are going to grab UDK to try to deal with Georgid. That's scary. See, here's the hard part, is speed boost controls the enemy team. Absolute nightmare when it comes to attacking. So we're going to just pray we outspeed him and get rid of our Mons. Well, there goes any chance of outspeeding. Now it's up to Tormund. Hopefully Tormund will save us. But anything is possible, because the Nutcracker could easily be in Stoneskin. If he is, well, it might just be GG. We'll see. Dun 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 dun. Interesting. Jorjid is not in a scone skin. Wow, stone skin. Alright, Bucks froze himself. Okay, well, Tormund, save us all with a oh, perfect. He provoked, which says, oh, wow, that was scary. Okay, Sun Wukong, get us a slight chance. Nope. Okay, well, nothing we can do then. Wow. Jorjid is just a beast in of itself. He just does a ton of damage. It's insane what he does. Interesting. Wasted the revive on the Sun Wukong. Not at all what I would have done, because Sun Wukong can naturally revive, but, you know, we will shed skin, cleanse, and I didn't even think about that. Dang it. Okay, well. So we'll target the Arbiter. Maybe, just maybe, we can remove it. Nope. Okay. Sheeped it. Nope. I'd hoped, but apparently not. Tormund's great. It's amazing what the guy can do. One of the best champions I ever got when it came to Arena. Alrighty. Maybe we can provoke somebody? Well, we provoked probably the one champion I did not want to provoke, but you know, not gonna complain. Oh, crud. I completely forgot about the Jorjid. But yeah, that just goes to show just how dangerous Jorjid is. I mean, are you kidding me? My Python missing... Well, no wonder my Python wasn't doing anything. That is funny. That is really funny. What are the chances that my Python has no gear on him? When did I take the gear off? I mean, that explains why we weren't doing too good, but yeah. Is there anyone else who doesn't have gear that I need to know about? Everyone seems to be... Martyr's missing her boots. Visix is missing. Yeah, well, apparently... Well, that explains a lot for that fight. Well, I'll go through and rebuild my Pythion, I guess, at a later point. That is really funny. But yeah, let's see. Recently used first. Kind of show you what they're built in. My Ultimate Death Knight, I have him in a 6-piece stone skin. He does have a reaction ring to reduce the chance of getting crit on the first hit. I mean, stat-wise, really tanky, really slow. I did build him with 100% rate because he can actually hit for a decent amount. That's what I do there. Tormund is a mix of gear, but with him, try to get high defense, crit damage, crit rate, and some accuracy. You're going to see with a lot of my damage dealers, I'm only hitting about 4,000 to 5,000 on their damage stat, with the exception of HP. But, you know, I try to make sure that my nukers are going at least 210, 220 speed. Wukong, I recently rebuilt him to be a heavier damage dealer, ignoring accuracy builds. But, you know, Pythion apparently isn't built. Shuzhen is my fastest, running at 333 speed. The nice part is with her passive, that transfers into the accuracy, so she's got over 500 accuracy. Really love my Mithrala. She's in a 4-piece stone skin. And because of that, gives her a little bit of living ability. And then, you know, building her up from there. Krisk, I have in bolster with high HP. At least trying to get high HP as I can with bolster. Just because of his passive, which gives him a shield. Some speed, some accuracy, defense. Because, yeah, this passive here at the start of a round puts a shield on all allies for 2 turns equal to 50% of his max HP, which, when you add in bolster, gives a 30% HP shield that's protected. So that there is 80% of his health in the form of a shield on everyone when I have him, which I really love. Magnar, built almost 80k HP, some defense, good amount of speed and damage. Arbiter, second fastest champion, running at 319. Almost, you know, a good ton of health, whatnot. Fully, I'm running at almost 5,000 attack. He's definitely one of my slower ones, not even 200. But that's because these boots are upgraded. Once they're fully upgraded, he'll be faster. Got Rhonda. So Rhonda's an interesting build. You're going to see she is definitely a lot less attack. But the reason being is because she is in a 6-piece Merciless, which gives her a 35% ignore defense and a 30% chance to decrease a random skill cooldown, which is 100% for this ability here, which puts the block passive skills and block active skills. And so just being able to get around to that. My Basher, built him fast. He does not have any defense, which is why he dies so easily. Really need to look back into that build. I had him in Supersonic before. Probably would be better to put him back into that. Skull Crown, running at 213. Probably the highest amount of, well, maybe second highest attack, and then good crit damage. She's also my campaign farmer. Then we got my Nishak, 5,000 attack, 440 accuracy, decent speed. And then currently I am building a He-Man. Biggest issue is I don't have all of his mastery, so he can't really be used yet. But, you know, 5,000 attack, almost 200 crit damage. So, playing around a bit with him, he'll be a good one. Then I've got my Lady Mikage, who over here, you know, some okay stats. It's one of those that stats are definitely the hardest to build. You know, not having all the, you know, all the resources to build out every champion, you kind of have to pick and choose. Eric's is another one that I'm starting to build out, and whatnot. Need to upgrade him to level 60 to get the most out of him. But yeah. There we go with that. Appreciate you all joining for today. It's been a lot of fun. Enjoyed having you here. It's been one of those I'm excited to share content, be able to go through and show you guys that you can do stuff even with a low level account. You know, thank y'all for hopping on. Thank you to those who liked and subscribed. It does mean a lot. I'll try to have some more content out possibly this week. Really just depends on how things are going. But with that, I think that is the main stuff we can do right now. I'm not going to spend more gems on we're not going to spend gems on tokens for the thing anymore. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you, Emily. We appreciate comments and whatnot. With that, thank you for showing up. Appreciate everyone. And as always,